Hey, what's up? It's your homegirl, Yesi Ortiz from Power 106, your midday chica, and you are watching Unwired TV. It's exclusive. All right, so here we go. Oh, well, look who we found in here. Eric Deluxe. Hi.
Hi.
Unwired TV, Eric Deluxe, Puro Party Crew. Check them out from 3 to 7. And what's the website? Puro Party.
Yes. Net.
All right, so check it out. This is where the radio magic happens, okay, cochinos? Don't be thinking the other kind of magic happens, but this is where the radio magic happens right here. We've got a bunch of buttons that I probably don't even know what half of them do at all. All I know how to do is turn on this mic button, control the buttons that play the songs out of our computer system, and control the button that has our mixer room potted up, so we're good. Shouts to homegirl Jessica. Hey, she's pushing buttons right now for 3 to 7 show, but every day from 10 to 3, I'm right behind this board, answering phone calls that come through here, editing interviews, editing phone calls, looking at our text message screen. I mean, a lot of things happen, a lot of multimedia tasking going on right here, and this is how we do. All right, so you asked for more. Here is more. This is our mixer room. This is where all our world famous Power 106 mixers do their magic, radio magic again. So this is the mixer room right here. Check it out.
What's up, Unwired TV? It's your boy, Tone Fox. I'm chilling with my girl, Yesi Ortiz, inside the Power 106 building. We came up here and we pulled her out of the studio, and I'm like, Yesi, we got an interview right now. This is the hottest Latina on the West Coast right here. We're in Burbank, and she runs all of California. I'm going to just put it out there like that. You heard it from me. She's not hyping herself up. I said that. We love her. So I wanted to, first of all, come up and bring my man Jerry from Unwired TV and talk a little bit about Yesi. Now, Crazy Horse had your birthday party.
Thank you, Crazy Horse.
Yeah, we had some fun. There's video footage on that as well. So we had your birthday party, and this was the second time you had a birthday party up in LA.
Yes.
So it's been 2 fast years, actually almost 3 years, right?
Almost 3 years, yeah.
It's almost 3 years. So came a long way. So tell me a little bit about how you got into radio, some of your inspirations, and your starting down in San Diego.
Well, a lot of people don't know that I actually started radio out in Vegas. I started going to school for broadcasting and communications, and I was just on the emails and on the phone calls to radio stations trying to see if any radio station out there was hiring. And I was at the right place at the right time, being in Vegas, and I started my radio career in Vegas, and I lived out there for 2 years, and I was on the grind since then, traveling from Long Beach to Vegas to Tijuana to San Diego, and then here to Power 106. So I put in some work before I got here.
And what about San Diego? I love San Diego still. Out of all the places I've been, San Diego's still hitting home for me. But how'd you get linked up with Channel 933?
I was actually doing radio in TJ in Tijuana, Mexico, and it was a hip hop station out there. A little bit ahead of its time, I would say, because they were doing the whole, Spanish hip hop and hip hop thing mixed together. But a lot of people didn't grasp onto it as quickly enough, so it was kind of slowly taking a little Titanic tour. But I was lucky enough that the program director from Channel 933 in San Diego heard me, and she liked what kind of style I brought to the table, and she brought me along onto the morning show, and the morning show and we just clicked, and I was hired on the morning show co-host on 933, which was dope.
So then, taking it up to Power, there's a nice opening. Mm-hmm. There was a person who was a very refreshing beverage that decided to step down or go do their own thing. So that spot opened up for you. So it's been 3 years. When did you get that call? Tell me about making that transition up to Power.
That was the most stressful call ever, but it was exciting. Let me tell you, because it was exciting. I grew up listening to Power 106, and obviously Power 106 is a monster in the radio business. If you don't know anything too much about radio, Power 106 is really a monster. It's very well respected. We break a lot of records. We meet a lot of artists. You know what I mean? It's LA. And compared to New York, we are the best over here on the West Coast. And when I got that phone call from Jimmy Steele, our program director, shout out to Jimmy, he had asked if I can meet him and the manager for breakfast at like 7 in the morning by LAX, and I had to drive from San Diego. So I was like, I'm there. Let's do it. I left San Diego about 5 in the morning. I had an interview with them. And about 5 minutes after leaving the interview with them, he called me. He's like, we're about 98% sure we want to hire you. And the reason we say 98% is because we have to legally publicize that there's an opening before we can actually offer you the position. And it was really stressful because I was under a lot of pressure because it's Power 106. Right. I didn't, you're put under a microscope. And I didn't believe in myself. I didn't know if I had it in me to continue forward. And man, it took me a good year to get my feet wet, but it was very cool.
Now, one thing I'm a big fan is if you guys listen to Yesi, she's on from your 12 to 3?
10 to 3.
10 to 3.
Yeah.
She's 10 to 3, and it always sounds like she's smiling. And if you have seen her, that's probably true. Like when she's on air, she's smiling the entire time. Always doing something really cool. But the other big thing is that she linked up with another big heavy hitter by the name of DJ Felly Fell, and you guys get to drop the new at 2. How did that all come about?
Well, the new at 2 originally had just started as just one song played at 2 o'clock. And then we decided to try and say, let's try and see how it would sound if we played 6 records, brand new records. Because there was so much new music that was coming out. It was like, we can't possibly have the audience be familiar with these new songs and break them if we're only playing them one time a week. So we started doing it as a mix, only 5 songs. And Felly Fell stepped in, and it got such high ratings that we're like, what up to Felly Fell, the heavy hitter himself. And it got such high ratings, and he and I had such great chemistry with each other that we decided to extend it for the whole, 45 minutes of the show, which was awesome. I don't know why we should just do the whole hour, but working with Felly, I'm not gonna lie, at first I wanted to choke him, but after we got over that hump, seriously, he's like my brother. I'm blessed to be working with such a talented dude like him, and we get to break records, and it's awesome. It's dope.
What do you want to tell these new up and coming artists right now? They want to get music played on the air. They want to try to make it into the industry. They have to network, of course. But what is some of your suggestions, some of your tips?
Actually, as far as music wise, of course, stay creative, be yourself, be your own true artist, because that's what's gonna make you different from everybody else. But it's cool to follow a Kanye West and a Common and their sound and their style and the vocoder machine and everything like that. If you're gonna flip it. If you're going to flip it and do something different with it, because then you're just trying to buy everybody else's style and you're not an artist. You're not being creative. So if you could just think outside the box and be creative and work that way, the main thing is I would say target women, because women are the ones that want to sing along in their car. Women are the ones that go and actually buy albums and go and support you. And especially if you're sexy, they're going to go find you and hunt you down and get your autograph. So target women. And then, you know what? Come out with a banger for the dudes and for the guys. And,
There's a reason why Macy's has 3 floors of women's stuff, and the guys are only in the bottom left-hand corner.
Right. Usher made it so big, and Neo made it so big, and Common, he's hot, and he's talented, he's creative, and of course he had the hip-hop rep and everything like that, which is dope, but he's sexy, and he makes songs for women. If you hear his lyrics, he's always talking about how my queen and this, and love, live. You know what I mean? So
Take it from a woman.
Yeah.
Straight up. All right, so there you have it. You got Yesi Ortiz right here with Unwired TV. You want to show us around the studio a little bit?
Do it.
I don't think the folks have seen behind the scenes at Power.
No, we're gonna show you an exclusive behind the scenes right here at Power 106. So I'm gonna drag you along, and let's go.
Let's go.